well-known racing motorcyclists take part in the speed trials on the sands at Saltburn in Yorkshire. Weather conditions are not very good. The sands are wet and slippery, so around the corners they have to go slow. But along the straight sections they travel at over 80 miles an hour. Thousands of holidaymakers watch the fun. There's one young lady who looks worried. Perhaps she thinks her boyfriend has taken his bike for a swim in the sea. A party of 836 schoolboys are leaving Tilbury for a 12-days cruise to Scandinavia. Most of the boys come from the London area, but there's also a large party from Manchester and the north. On board the cruising liner Nevasa, they'll cover nearly 2,000 miles, stopping 3 days in Oslo and 2 in Copenhagen. They won't only see the sights familiar to tourists, but they'll do a bit of exploring in the wild forests of Norway as well. It's a trip that these schoolboys will never forget. In fact, this sort of thing ought to be part of the training of every British boy. Summer's still in full swing, but the West Ham football team believes in being prepared, so they're starting their training early this year. Don't go away with the idea that they're just having a bit of fun. This is really serious work which develops muscle and keeps the eye in. This looks like a goalkeeper's nightmare. Perhaps it is, but even though he may be having a bad time, the other fellows are learning how to shoot straight and fast. And here are the Arsenal, doing a bit of their training. It's a practice match at Highboy, while their able manager, Mr. George Allison, offers a few useful hints. The club's new recruits look on, and now Mr. George Allison introduces the team.
These boys you see on the screen just now are the Arsenal football team, champions of the league, the boys who we hope will win the championship next year. If not the championship, at least the cup. And if not the cup, well, both the cup and the championship. That's the only thing that we can hope for. These young fellows you see before you are clever enough to do it, and I sincerely hope they will.
A British team of athletes meets a German team before a large crowd on the Sportsplatz at Munich. Here's the start of the 800 metres, which turns out to be a great struggle between Stothert, the Scottish champion and Cambridge Blue, and Desiker of Germany. Stothert wins in 1 minute 54 and 4/10. And here's the start of the 110 metres hurdles. This goes to Dio Finlay of Great Britain. His time is 14 and 4/10 seconds. In the pole vault, there's a tie between two Germans, Müller and Hartmann. They're well away for the relay race, which is won by the British team, and here they are.